But God, skincare is a long journey.
Honestly, it is.
It is a long journey because your lifestyle also plays a role. So say you're stressed, it can affect your skin. You can start breaking out. Say you're on a bad diet, maybe you've been drinking like crazy, smoking like, it can affect your diet. You're not changing your pillowcases, your bed sheets quite often is going to affect your skin. So at a point, like you just got
your hair too as well.
Your hair.
What's up, guys? This is your girl, Delis. I'm your host for today's podcast. And today we'll be talking about the beauty and skincare industry. And today I have two absolutely gorgeous guests. And I have Marian and Akoma. Marian is an entrepreneur and Akoma is a content creator, right? You're welcome, guys.
Thank you.
So before we get right into this topic, I'll just ask you some few questions just so that our viewers will get to know who you are. So first question, what is the biggest life advice you've ever received? That's a big one though. I'm sorry for putting you on the spot, but yeah.
Wow. Never settle for less.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yes, I think.
What about you?
Taking life one day at a time. There's no need to rush, and once you have life, you can achieve all the things you set your mind to. So
okay, so what is your biggest pet peeve?
I have a tall list.
Okay, just give us one.
Top of mind, this is going to be hard. Biggest. People that are rude, unprovoked. Why are you being rude? You can just tell someone, okay, you don't like something without being rude.
Yes. Okay, what about you, Maria?
People who talk a lot, I guess. Yeah.
So you just want pet peeve.
No.
Why are you shooting yourself in the foot?
Not like people who talk a lot about stuff. You know, when you talk a lot, sometimes it leads to lies. A lot of people talk a lot about stuff, then ends up leading to lies and all of that. So,
okay. So between money or love, which one would you go for? I saw that look
though. Love.
How sweet. What about you, AK?
Say the truth. Say the truth. That I'm a lover girl, but there's no love without the money. Like it's not a balanced equation. You can't
it's money for you. Period.
No, it's love.
You need
love with a little bit of money.
No, a lot of it.
Well, I mean, I don't mind dating for love. Well, if let's say the guy is hardworking and he's now starting life. I mean, a lot of men don't really get to figure it out in their late 20s. They get to figure it out, I think, from 34, 35. So if I see there's a potential in you and you're trying to make it work, but you've just not gotten there, I don't mind being there for you. Yeah.
Is the way AK is giving me the side eye, like she
I
doesn't
by me,
that's not the focus. That's
I mean, I'm not going to look after you, all right, but you're making just enough to handle, like to be yourself, to handle daily stuff. Like you can pay for your own stuff. Yeah, that's what I mean.
Okay. Well, that's not the topic, but I mean, it was good to know your thoughts. We are going to be talking about skincare and beauty trends. And my very first question is, are skincare trends overrated? Is it that important? Because there are people with good skin. They don't do, the routine. They don't buy those expensive products. Is skincare something we should all, try and achieve in this life as a woman, as a man? Yeah.
Can I go first or you go first?
Anyone.
So I think skincare, the beauty industry in general is overrated because 5 years ago, the beauty standards were different. 5 years to come, the beauty standards will be different. I mean, people now look at having a glowy or, should I say a pore-free skin? But I mean, it's almost near impossible. I mean, there are people that have pores, like large pores, and there are others that don't have pores at all. But if you're going to compare, you as an African, if you're going to compare yourself with somebody in Asia, I mean, let's be realistic.
But I mean, in Asia, they do a lot of skincare routines. Yes. So that one, I can't really see how that's, because then everyone needs a good skincare routine, don't you think so?
Everybody needs a good skincare. Everybody needs a good skincare routine, but is the message being preached enough? Because I feel like right now people are now understanding the essence of why skincare is important. They've not fully grasped the concept, so it's going to take a while. But I think with time, people will adjust. That's what it is.
I picked a thing or two from what you just said. Let me go to Maria and then.
Well, the most important thing is you should have healthy skin. Mm-hmm. Healthy skin speaks for itself.
So what's healthy skin? You shouldn't, just for someone out there.
Well, healthy skin is skin, a type of, well, it's relative. Mm-hmm. I mean, but so far as you don't have any visible blemishes or recurring blemishes, you get me? I'm saying this in terms of some people have eczema and other conditions, so those ones are treatable, but they're not 100% curable. But the little efforts you make, I mean, your skin looks healthy. Yeah. You are trying not to. You always wash it. You keep it well. It's clean. Yes. So the main concept is to have a healthy skin, healthy looking skin.
Okay. So on that tangent, what has been your skincare journey? Can you share with us a bit?
Wow. Well, growing up, growing up, I think my early teens, between 12 to 13, I didn't have clear skin. I had issues with breakouts and all of that. So it was a bit tough for me. And, being in primary school and junior high, sometimes you get bullied a lot for having skin issues. Yeah. So it affects you psychologically all the way to, I think, parts of secondary school. So it sort of was a problem. Then I think after secondary school, I decided to really make an effort to work on it. So I tried a couple of products.
Like?
Both normal household products, like aloe vera, normal household. I mean, you get a lot of people give you a lot of ideas when it comes to skincare. Use aloe vera, use lime, we've all heard of them. Yeah. So I tried a couple and it rather irritated my skin. Yeah. So I tried more tropical antibacterial creams, and they worked, but they kept on coming back. But I need
you to, because there are other people watching, maybe they may not understand what tropical antibacterial creams are. So can you give us an example of that?
Oh, well, something like Epiderm sulfacine. I mean, normal steroid creams.
But don't they bleach your skin?
Well, to me, they didn't. And one thing I've noticed is, if you keep using them for a long period of time, maybe within 6 months to 1 year, over morning, evening, it tends to affect your skin. But once you follow the prescription on it, it didn't bleach my skin.
Okay.
But I realized it kept on going and coming. So I think I went on a break for a while.
Yeah.
Then I did microneedling.
What's that? Educators. There are lots of terms flying here and there. I hope you are taking notes.
So the microneedling is more or less a procedure where you you use your white blood cells. You draw blood and use your white blood cells to sort of fill in your face. So it's like a small pen with small needles to inject your face a little. Then it creates new skin.
Yeah.
Then you just stop having breakouts. So
and was that really worth it?
Yes, it was.
Wow. Okay. I'll come back to you. AK, what has been your skincare journey as well?
There's been a lot of ups and downs. So for me, I've been a skincare junkie for as long as I can recall.
Then you're really ritual because right now the skincare products and the beauty products are just off the roof.
Very expensive. I mean, as far back as when I was little, I remember I used to apply things on my face. It started from applying soap on my face for a really long time.
I know that thing.
I moved to the honey, the aloe vera.
So you mix the honey with the aloe vera?
No, I just apply one at a time. So either the aloe vera or the honey. And I'll leave it on for maybe 10, 15 minutes. Then after that,
where were you getting your information from?
See, I just wanted to put any and everything on my face. That time I was not exposed to the knowledge I have now because I was just starting out skincare. I mean, I was pretty little.
Yeah.
So I think I began to take skincare a bit more serious and doing intense, in-depth research. I think 2017, 2018. Boy. I've really spent money.
I can imagine.
Spent a lot of money on products. Since I said I'm a junkie, I'm always trying new things. If I see any product I hear is very good, and I'm not talking organic skincare products. I'm talking products.
Guys, please. It looks like there are lots of terms fly. So what's organic skincare product? Just so that someone out there knows what we are talking about.
I'm sure the term organic itself explains what it is. But in a line or two, I would say products that are being formulated by people that don't have the license to, and most especially we don't even know what ingredients are being put in the substance they are creating, what percentage it is, whether it's healthy for your skin, whether it's not, all these things. So it leaves room for like a big question mark with whether organic skincare is actually good or not. That's a topic for another day. So not organic, but I tried like the CeraVe's, the St. Ives, the Neutrogena, the Essence Trees, and
there are lots of products.
So after trying here and there, I mean, it started working. But oh God, skincare is a long journey.
Honestly, it is.
It is a long journey because your lifestyle also plays a role. So say you're stressed, it can affect your skin. You can start breaking out. Say you're on a bad diet, maybe you've been drinking like crazy, smoking like, it can affect your diet. You're not changing your pillowcases, your bed sheets quite often is going to affect your skin. So at a point, like, you just got
your hair too as well.
Your hair is very important.
A lot of things go into it, and I feel like as a person, you need to be very particular about your body and your face. Because, for example, one time I was eating a lot of donuts, and I was breaking out. But I didn't think that it was from the donuts. I was actually getting addicted to that donut. I didn't think it was that donut.
I'm sure they were so good. So
they had a lot of sugar and raspberry and all that. But yes, I was addicted to that, and I was breaking out. I was having these rashes at my T-zone, and I was just wondering. So I decided to go and purchase these products, and then because someone recommended it to me, and before that, my skin is very dry. It's not too oily. It's just in the middle. It just needs water. Then? What do you say?
I said, so are you combination?
Ish. Probably, yeah. Like
half dry, half combination.
Yes, I would say that. So here I was with this product, and I used it, and the thing wasn't going. And so I had to now think about what I was doing before this whole thing started. And then I stopped eating the donuts, and I realized that it was actually the donuts. So sometimes I feel like now we are following the trend. Like everybody wants to sound very bougie and serious, oh, my skincare products are done, I have to restock, girl.
It's a call, don't get in, guys. There is no way out.
So Mariam, so I want us to talk about beauty brands, right? And then you feeling confident in your skin. Is this something that you've always experienced, with your skin journey and all that? Did you ever wake up and go oh, I have to put on makeup every single day to cover up your acne or your whatever you're going through with your face?
Well, between I think 12, 13, I was still a little girl. It was a lot, but from 16, 17, it started going down. So it wasn't something that was bad. I mean, it wasn't bad. It wasn't noticeable, but I just wanted clear skin for myself. But it was something that, I mean, you just say, oh, she doesn't have a very smooth skin, but it's a normal, like, it's not that bad. It's just, so it wasn't really, it was mainly me, myself, trying to just get really beautiful skin.
Yeah. Okay, so now we're moving into the very main, food. What's your skincare routine? Who would go? AK?
I'll go first.
Okay.
So my basic skincare routine consists of a cleanser, a toner, a moisturizer, and then a sunscreen in the daytime. And if it's in the evening time, just my cleanser, my toner, my moisturizer, and if necessary, a serum. Based on what exactly I'm targeting.
But I know people are paranoid as to like why they should use sunscreens, like especially Africans. Like why do you need a sunscreen?
I totally understand why people don't. I feel like they don't understand why they need to wear the sunscreen.
So tell us why.
Because you need to protect your skin from the sun. So the sun produces UVA and UVB rays, and these can damage your skin. Sorry.
Yeah.
It can also cause skin cancer. So
and wrinkles and hyperpigmentation.
But don't you think those are things that the beauty and skincare industry has tried to indoctrinate us into, so that we buy their products? What's the reality of not using a sunscreen? Because somebody will look at their skin, they don't use sunscreen, and it looks.
I wouldn't say so. Because sunscreen is really important, and they in their global warming and all of that.
Yeah, the sun is pretty hot these days.
Yes, and we are this part of the world. We are exposed to a lot of heavy rays and all. So sunscreen is a must.
Yeah,
I mean, as she was saying, to prevent skin cancer, melanoma, and wrinkles and hyperpigmentations and all of that is necessary, and to have that young looking skin is necessary. And it also prevents like sunburns. I mean, you wouldn't want your face looking nice, clear, then your hands look dark, your legs look fair. Walking so it's definitely.
Yeah. So how about you? What has been your skincare routine then?
Well, it has changed a lot.
Okay. Tell us.
So I use facial scrubs, I think twice a week.
Okay.
And a normal facial wash, and moisturizer, a cleanser, and sunscreen, and
you're
a serum.
Consistent with that, like every single time? Do you have like certain times you do it, or as and when?
Oh, every day.
That's some real commitment.
Yes.
I tell it's a call. There's no way
every day. You can't say you won't look after your skin.
Exactly.
I mean, yes. Or now you might not see it, but it goes a long way to make you look beautiful in your 30s and 40s.
For fact. Not to shade any brand though, but what are some of the brands you tell us to abstain from? Because there's a lot of, brand. Hey, what's happening?
We going there?
Brands out there right now. They are on my case because I'm mentioning them. But I mean, there are lots of brands out there, selling a lot of things, telling us that we should purchase their product because it does this, it does that. And see, the stories, if you go online, the stories are very wild. Someone will purchase it and then they start breaking out as mad as ever. So, I mean, not to, discourage anyone. I mean, after this information, if you want to stop it, that's on you, but just so that someone out there would think twice about purchasing certain brands.
Okay, so I would say organic product is a no. Don't go and buy any organic product, because first off, you don't even know what they are mixing for you. Some concoction, they've picked it from the back of their garden and they are doing it for you to come and put on your face. I believe if you don't have the money outright to outsource from a professional, you can do extensive research, as I said, because that's what I started with before I sought professional help. So you can do extensive research, read. If you think that you need to outsource a professional, then go for that. And yeah, there are quite a number of brands out there that are lying to us. Let's be honest.
So what are the three brands that you have used personally?
Yeah, I don't think you're ready for this convo. I don't, honestly, I don't think I'll name and shame, but I don't think, the thing is, people are not ready for the truth. So I'll leave it up to you to try it. If it doesn't work for you, that's fine, because skincare is not a one size fits all. So I could try something.
Oh, that's true.
And you could try something and it may not work for you, it may work for me. That doesn't mean the product is bad.
Yeah.
And you also have to understand that you have to know your skin type, your skin needs, your skin consents.
So the skin type has a normal, dry combination.
And oily.
And oily, okay.
Yes, you have to know all those things and factor that into your routine. You can't go and use a product that is meant for maybe say oily skin and you are dry and you expect it to work. And most importantly, you know that skincare doesn't take, it's not a one-day journey. We are talking 6 months to 1 year to see.
Honestly, skincare and being in a relationship, which one is?
it's all long term.
It's very, very
it's
crazy.
all long term. If you're looking for a quick fix, then I don't think you should even be investing into skincare to start off. But if you, by chance, want to damage your skin, then I think you should just hop on anything. And let me just even say this.
Okay, say it.
Thank you, God. Thank you. If anybody promises you a product that solves all your problems, all your skin, that product will clear your black spot, to make you glow, to make you, they're lying to you. I've told you. Nobody will tell you. Did you hear that?
Did you hear that?
Nobody will tell you. So just do extensive research and outsource a professional. I mean, consultation is not it's not expensive, but hey, the restocking. What is that?
As for the restocking, I've heard a lot of. Oh, I have to restock.
Starting it is fine, but restocking it, oh god, it's a cult.
That's the main.
That's
issue.
the main hassle.
Yes.
That's the main
so
hassle.
Maria, what would be your starting points like in your skincare routine? Do you just get off and just go buy the products? Where do you start from?
Well, I feel like day in, day out, new skin comes, and I'm sure when you were a teenager, you had different skin, and as you're growing, it tends to change. So it depends. Knowing what your skin needs at a particular time is how you treat it. Because if you realize that your skin maybe needs, and people have that misconception that once you have oily skin, you shouldn't moisturize your skin because it would
make it
give
more,
it would give you breakouts, and that's not true. You have to, once the skin is oily and it gets irritated, it breaks the skin cells, and it leads it allows bacteria to enter, then you get more breakouts. So that's another misconception. So with me, it depends on what my skin needs. If I feel my skin needs a little vibrance, I can do a facial.
But the thing, what I want us to talk about is someone who does not know where to start. Like, I need that vibrance, I need that glow. But where do I even start from? Do I go to YouTube and look at, reviews from influencers who may not even be telling the truth? Or where do I have to go and see a dermatologist? How?
Okay, well, let's say first, know your skin type.
Okay, she's laid it down. Know your skin type.
Do you have a dry skin? Do you have a combination skin? Do you have an oily skin? Are you prone to eczema? I mean, know your skin. Is it sensitive? That's the first step.
Yeah.
And get a good cleanser, free from sulfur, parabens, and all of that.
Okay.
A clean cleanser that works for you.
Okay, give me one of your favorite cleansers.
Well, I like CeraVe.
Okay.
I mean, it works for me. So it's also a good brand. And
the way you're smiling.
Because we should pronounce it CeraVe.
Yeah.
That's CeraVe. Because that's what I also use.
CeraVe. Okay.
So I like it a lot because it works for me.
And
it's not too harsh.
And what other cleanser?
Well, Neutrogena, it depends on the one. I mean, it works for some people. I've used it for a while, but I recommend CeraVe.
Like it, yeah.
Yes,
okay.
I recommend CeraVe. I mean, it's not too expensive and it's not too high end, not to break the bank and all of that.
Yeah, there is Cetaphil.
CeraVe and Cetaphil, they look alike, or?
No, CeraVe. Okay, yeah, they do look alike, but then there are different shades of green. So
guys,
is
be mindful of that because that's definitely passing off.
Yes.
Yeah.
And a good cleanser, a good toner.
Okay, and so a toner, what product?
Oh,
which one do you use?
Well, toner, I use Dr. Teal's toner.
Yeah, I think that's
basic
good,
toner, no heavy fragrance and all of that's what I use. And me personally, I don't use cotton swabs when applying toner. I just apply it on my hand and sort of just dab it on my face.
Because
just
you know that it would
face.
irritate your skin, or
it's like you have a blemish and you keep rubbing it with cotton. You keep rubbing on it. It can sort of bruise that place. You have to try to make your face as gentle as possible, not too harsh. You get me? So I personally use just a toner to just dab my skin, and a light moisturizer and sunscreen. Nothing too fancy. But then again, these are like daily routines. Then you should have like a monthly routine where you have like a professional facial done.
Yeah.
Just to vibe your skin. Yeah.
I see. Do you think social media has, pressured us into having this kind of glowy skin?
Of course.
Because there are people who take TikTok videos and their skin as clear as day.
Have you met them in real life? That's the question you should ask.
But the thing is that when you see those videos, you don't think about meeting them in real life. Your mind is, oh my gosh, I actually need that skin. And it's not just for women as well, for men. Because absolutely. I've seen some skincare for men too as well. Yes. It actually looks good though.
So I believe social media really plays a role in how we think. It shapes us. So you just have to be mindful because, as I said, I'm a skincare junkie, right? And I think I've toned it down a bit because I've sought professional help.
Yeah.
So if you're just going to take any information anywhere, not from a credible source, then trust me, you're doing yourself more harm than good.
Yeah, definitely.
So and it will be telling on your face. So start from somewhere and then work your way up to the top.
Yeah, I think.
And I also believe that everybody's experience and journey is different. As I said previously, skincare is not a one size fits all, and skincare is not. It's gender neutral. It's not just for females. Men. Do your skincare routine.
Honestly, I think it's very, very attractive when men do skincare routines. I don't know. It's very, very nice. There's something about it.
Yeah.
It's like, wow, you pay so much attention to your skin. Take us there.
I find it really attractive when I mean,
no, it's true.
A man looks after his skin. I mean, he has really nice skin. I mean, I don't think anything turns on a girl than that.
Fact.
It's very attractive.
That's actually true.
Very attractive for me too.
I'm actually imagining it right now. Yeah, I mean that's just.
I mean,
good.
the reason why I even want the men to even start the skincare is that when you buy some for me.
Exactly.
If I'm your sister, you buy for me.
And stop using 3-in-1, 4-in-1 body wash. And I mean, the last time I saw, I think it was a 4-in-1 wash, shampoo, conditioner, facial wash, and
the person who uses that is very dangerous.
No, it was actually a male liquid soap, conditioner, shampoo, body wash, and facial wash. Yeah,
something like that too.
Why would you even buy that? You guys like the easy way out.
So yeah, men have to look after their skin because, I mean, they have issues they deal with, like razor bumps, and I mean, after having clean cuts, you don't look after it well, you get bumps, ingrown hairs and all of that. Yeah. So how to deal with it and all.
Would you buy skincare products for your man?
I definitely would.
That's what you ask. You already know that.
Nah, but I think that's actually a good gift, though. Maybe you'd have to just walk them through it, because a lot of men do not do skincare. We are watching you. We are watching you.
All eyes on
and please
you.
do.
Yes. So we are going to be talking about makeup, because you've dealt with the skincare parts. You're going to the makeup aspects. Do you think makeup is overrated? Would you wear makeup every single day?
No.
Why?
I wouldn't. Well, I wouldn't because too much makeup, I mean, it doesn't let your skin breathe.
Okay.
And sometimes, okay, well, there are days where you'll be able to, after wearing makeup, I mean, you would wash and cleanse your face, but you won't be able to do it as well, like all the time. So wearing it every day is a no for me.
Yeah. So would you go for like, okay, so let me throw this question to AK. Would you go for an expensive product because, because it's expensive, you think that it's quality, or you just go for products that, just does the work?
I'll go for product that does the work, but I can give an instance.
Okay, tell us.
So there's this product called Faded Topicals, and there's this brand called
Faded what?
Topicals. It's good for hyperpigmentation.
Okay.
Yes. It was founded by an African.
Yeah.
And then there's Good Molecule. These products target hyperpigmentation.
You're not doing advertisements for them, mind you.
These products target hyperpigmentation. So Faded Topical is very expensive. Good Molecule is much cheaper. But when I used Good Molecule, it worked much better for me. Faded Topical didn't work for me, and it was all over TikTok, so I was quite disappointed.
Yeah.
I'm actually supposed to do a review on this. If you are seeing this podcast, maybe this you're cute.
So is that why you mentioned their names right now?
No, I mean, it's not an ad. I bought with my hard aim. I'm going to do hard and money.
These brands are coming after you.
I mean, no, you don't have to come after me. The fact that it didn't work for me doesn't mean it may not work for another person.
Yeah.
It didn't work for me. I'm not trying to down your brand. Maybe there's a reason why it didn't work for me. I mean, another friend of mine tried, it also didn't work for her. That doesn't mean it will not work for a third person.
Yeah.
So yeah, I may go for the expensive one, it may work. I may go for the cheaper one, it may not work. So it's quite dicey here. It just depends.
Yeah. So would you buy makeup products based on a single review from an influencer? Or would you want to, I don't know whether in Ghana they do that, where they test the makeup on your skin.
Oh, I think Mark does. If you go to the studio.
Okay. So would you take a review from an influencer, or you just go straight to the...
Well, how credible is that influencer? That's the question.
I mean, people do... I'm actually guilty of that. Like, there's this UK beauty influencer that I follow, and I mean, she mentioned one product, and because I thought I had her skin tone, I didn't even check to see whether, go past her shop to see whether it would fit me. I just, looked in her description bio and then ordered the product. Luckily, it worked for me, but I mean, we have to understand how powerful these people too are, because then reviews can just make someone do what I just did. So,
well, that is there, but you have to also note that they are fake reviews. You can make up reviews. So that's what I'm saying. Credibility is very important to me, because I'm not going to just watch one influencer's video or post and just jump on it. For me, as I said, I do my research. So I don't want to just jump on, because I've been through it with my skin. So
How about you, Maria?
I've been through it with my skin, so yeah.
Well, I wouldn't mind if it gets the job done, and I mean it's cheap. Sure.
So you just like what I did, you just look it up and go and buy it.
Yes, I would, but well, it depends on the type. If it's, let's say, a primer, something not, I mean, you can make it work fine, but stuff like foundation and all of that, I would have to really, really look at it before I get it.
Yeah, I think those ones are very critical.
Yeah, and those ones too, if you go wrong, it can actually mess you up. Yeah,
so it can. Sorry for
it can clog your pores and all of that. So stuff like foundation and powder and eyeliners and mascaras.
Yeah,
it could also irritate
some of them
your
are very
eye.
deadly.
I tell you.
The ones at Makola Dome. Someone sold mascara to me for, I think, 10 or 15 cedis. Like,
is it too cheap or it's too expensive?
It's too cheap.
How much do you buy mascara? I
don't
remember the last time I bought a mascara.
No, but mascara, when it's 15, unless it's very, I don't know, but I feel like with mascara you have to be very careful because you can easily get
irritated.
Yes, you can get an eye infection.
So you prefer an expensive mascara?
Guys, so I'm the host here. You're putting me on the spot.
When I'm buying you gifts, I know what to get you.
No, but when it comes to foundation, as Maria said, foundation, powder, I would rather prefer the high end to the, because I feel like they put in more work.
Yes, and
to give me what I want.
If you realize, mainly high end foundations, the coverage. I mean,
they're very good.
They are really good. They are really, as compared to the lower ones. So foundation is something I don't go cheap on, and foundation is something we make a mainly eyebrows foundation powder. Eyebrows foundation powder. That's like basic 101 makeup for a soft look. So those things, I mean, once your eyes are done, foundation powder, you're good to go. So those are like the base of the cake. You have to get it right, or else everything just falls off. And if your foundation is bad, gets cakey, your powder, you get oily skin, your face will be sweating. It's just...
So what foundation do you use? What's your favorite foundation product?
Wow.
It's like I'm letting you release all your keys on the show.
Well, I like Revlon.
I used that one. It didn't work for me though.
Side eye.
Or was it
Which
Ramel?
type?
Okay, no, then it was Ramel. Sorry, Ramel.
Because Revlon is, I mean, depends on there are different types, but mainly now I'm actually using Revlon. Yeah.
Okay, what about you, AK?
So with makeup, I don't think I've experimented enough. So I'm currently on Maybelline, but hopefully I can try others.
So hopefully when I get money, I'll get the high end one.
Yeah. I want to try the NARS, the MAC, the Laura Mercier,
the Estee. Yes, those ones.
So before we wrap up this whole segment, what are the top 3 beauty tools you would have in your bag?
Can I go first?
Okay, you go first.
Sunscreen. I even currently have a sunscreen in my bag. I always have lip gloss. And what? I barely do makeup, so maybe hopefully in a few years I'll be a makeup girl, like complete makeup girl. But for now, I'm a skincare girly. So the last one would be I can't say gum, but that's not
gum.
Yeah,
like some when did gum become a beauty tool?
But I don't know if it counts as that. So maybe some wipes, because I have an oily skin. But they are saying wipes is not good too.
Yeah, honestly.
Well, it depends. If it's non-scented, I think it should be fine. Non-scented wipes. I mean, just plain wipes.
Yeah.
Speaking of wipes, you're not supposed to use wipes to take off your makeup. Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
You're supposed to use a cleansing balm, a cleansing oil.
Who said that?
According to research. So
from
oil,
where?
I don't remember the source, but oil dissolves oil. So after a day's work and you want to get rid of your sunscreen or your makeup, it's a cleansing balm that you need to take off the makeup.
But what if you don't have a cleansing balm?
Then you can just use your cleanser. I mean, as I said, you have to start from somewhere. It was my professional that told me that.
That's something I didn't know.
Yeah, so you've learned something new.
Yes.
Yes.
How about you, Maria?
So,
your top 3 beauty tools.
lip gloss, mascara, definitely. Lip gloss, mascara, and I think face powder.
Yeah, I think I like face powders too.
Because, as she said, I also have an oily skin, and usually because of the sun, once you, even though you use like a finishing spray and all of that, I mean, it still gets, the makeup still looks a bit oily, and sometimes
very
it's
shiny.
so very shiny, and it's not a good look. So I always carry powder.
So can you share some few words to someone who is dealing with, a very bad skin, so they're just encouraged? Because it's really painful, that whole ordeal. You lose your confidence, self-esteem. You're so insecure. Absolutely. You keep buying products, you keep spending money. Just send some love to the lady or guy out there.
It will get better. It will get better. You just have to just know your skin and know what your skin needs, and just make a little effort. It will get better.
Yeah, so they should just take their time. Patience is the key, right?
Yes.
Okay. How about you, AK?
So I would say, hey girl or hey boy, I was once there. My skin used to be terrible, but I mean, I'm not perfect yet, but I'm still on that journey. So just know that you're not alone. It will get better one day at a time. Be consistent and be patient. Don't expect your skincare to work one day or 1 week.
Yeah.
But then,
yes.
I think the skincare, we are mainly basing it on our face.
Yeah.
Yes.
Your body.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's true. That's very, very true.
The last thing I want to say.
Feel free.
Skincare is not just about face. I mean, your feet, your body, and a whole lot.
Yes.
Not just your face. I mean, your hygiene, everything mainly about your skin we should look at it. Yeah, we should look at it. And I think now with the social media and all, there are new procedures coming up daily that, I mean, people are doing it. I mean,
IVF, skincare to IVF and all that.
Chemical.
You guys are doing the most.
I mean, people are being more cautious of them, because gone were the days where people didn't even used to like wax their legs and all of that. But right now, it's like a trend. I need like glowing legs. So then you wax your feet, because I mean, some people even have that conception that if I have hairy legs, it makes me look like a man.
Yes,
people. So
honestly, this whole beauty trend.
People really say that. So I think skincare is, well, as I said, skincare is all about get that pedi done, and get your nails done,
and look good.
So
guys, we've come to the end of today's discussion. I really learned a lot of things. I hope you guys were taking notes, because you're not going to be talking about this topic again. So I mean, skincare, there's no strict formula. Don't try to be like everyone else, like they've already shared. Skincare is based on your skin. Get to know your skin type, get to know what works for you. Don't be pressured to buying things that you shouldn't be buying, and make sure you seek help, like medical help. Always, when it gets to that point where you feel like, okay, this thing is just not working for you, just make sure you're seeking medical help, because skincare is also as important as your health. Basically,
I mean, you could get sick.
Yes, actually. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this session. We'll be back with another episode.